Hello, Tiana here from Mind Body Movement Center. I wanted to give you some tips on relieving a headache that may be coming from a sore jaw or from tensing, maybe night grinding. So if you wake up in the morning and you've got a headache and you can feel kind of jaw tightness or pain, maybe around one or both sides, and you feel perhaps a headache traveling up from that area around your TMJ, temporomandibular joint, and all the surrounding muscles, perhaps heading down into your cheek and up into your temple, maybe around the back of the eye to the back of the scalp and the top of the scalp. So if it's one side of the jaw, then you might just feel it on one side. So I did indeed wake up this morning, and I feel like I've been tightening my jaw a little bit more recently. So I did wake up this morning, and in fact, I still feel a little bit of it now, is a soreness, exactly what I just explained. So all the soreness around here and up and back. And so I did 5 things. I did not go and take, one of those was not taking medication. I did take some supplement, but not medication for this pain. I did these 5 things. So first thing I did was to do a manual release and soft tissue work of the internal muscles of the TMJ and also the external. So if you're okay putting your hand in your mouth, and I'm going to just talk with my hand in my mouth, is to go in, and I'm at the top row teeth to the very back until you feel that hard palate as you press outward laterally. And then the other thumb, is pressing onto the outer sides, so just surrounding those muscles. So I'm pressing laterally or outward as I'm gently stroking the muscles and massaging. And I can just feel, I tried both sides this morning. This side is definitely tighter, more tender than the right side. So I did a bit of that, and I could just keep going because it feels good. So I did a bit of that until I felt like I could feel the headache just downshifting a little bit. And then I did these 3 neck stretches. So first one is one for your scalenes and your SCM, so these muscles through here. And I draw down with my hand, pulling downward inferiorly on the collarbone as I take the head up and away and back. So there's that one stretch, and holding for 3 to 5 breath cycles. And of course I did it on the other side. I did the levator scapula stretch, so one arm coming up, patting on the back, and then taking the head down in the opposite direction. So I did that one for a couple breaths. And I did the upper trapezius, one hand back behind you, shoulder drops, looking over that direction, and then tilting the head back and away. And you can adjust the chin position too. To come out of these, there's just a little pressure of the hand to the back of the head as you rise up, and slowly release. So those last 2, the levator scap and the upper trap stretch, I do have separate videos for that, and I can link it into the comments or perhaps towards the end of the video. So there's more description on those. So the 3 stretches, the internal mouth release, and then the last thing I did was to take 2 pumps of my nano-enhanced hemp oil, which I know is my really go-to headache reliever. And by then I was feeling better. So I can say with the stretches and the mouth release, it was about 85% better. And then I took the hemp oil, and by the time I was in the shower, didn't feel my headache at all. So again, there's many different reasons for headaches. This is just one for if you have noticeable tightness, tenderness, pain, or headache pain emanating from the jaw area, then this might be a solution. But always go with guidance of your health practitioner or your own intuition there. So, all right. Any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks so much, and see you next time.